Hi guys. Guys, there was a day where I was frying eggs and I ate it and I didn't have a problem. That day I was trying the eggs for the first time after a long time not eating eggs, guys. Because of there was one friend of mine said I must try it. I must put a black paper. The black paper will kill that smell. You know when you did eat a raw egg, there's a smell of that egg. So it's the one that it normally used to make me vomit when I eat it, because of when I fry egg. After that I used to fry egg and then I put aromat, then that smell used to stay there. So now that day I tried, guys, in with a black paper and I put a little bit of milk and then I fry and I eat it. I couldn't explain to you that I'm trying it for the first time for such a long time, because of I wanted to chew and swallow, chew and swallow, chew and swallow, but lucky I didn't vomit. I didn't have a problem that time, but I was forgetting. I thought I was going to explain that on the other video, then I forgot. Now I remember. That's why I'm explaining it to you guys in. So but today we're not there. All right, guys, in when I was young, staying in the Eastern Cape, I was staying with my grandmother. When my grandmother started to get sick, I was still a child. She started to get sick, guys, in, but I was already at school. I don't know whether I was at standard 2. Yes, if I'm not mistaken, I think it was standard 2. Guys, in, my grandmother used to get sick. During the day, she would be better. At night, she would get worse. As a child, being bothered with an old person who's very, very, very sick, I used to cry most of the time when she wakes me up in the middle of the night, said, open the door widely, because she was suffocating of the breathing. But then they used to call it ipica. I didn't understand what the ipica, or what was the cost of ipica. But now if I can assume, I would say maybe it was asthma or what. And then, guys, in that time there were no clinic in that village. There was no hospital. The hospital, it was at Monfrey in town, guys, in NH. I don't know how many kilometers, but it's a distance. You must take a taxi or bus or uquqa, a van. We are dropping. So, but if it did rain, you cannot go. By that time, I don't know now. By that time, you couldn't go because of the road. So my grandmother was sick, staying in the house, staying with me. I would go to school, left her alone, and then I would come back. I remember the day she passed on, guys. I couldn't see that she passed on, because in the morning we managed to talk, but she refused to eat a porridge. And then as a child, I go and fetch water, and then when I come back, guys, as a child, I have that mind of a child. Today I'm going to play with other kids on the street, because of I was almost every day I must sit in the house with her. So that day I did have that thing that I'm going to play outside today with the other kids. And then when I come back, I started to cook, but I've never realized that she's no more. The only thing that I realized later, when after I finished cooking, when I asked her, Uti, do you want some food or what? She couldn't talk to me. And then I just left her, and then I go and eat. And then after I eat, I started to get bothered that today this woman, she didn't bother me, because of she used to bother me that, hey, bring water, or take me to outside, I want some sun today, or today can you cook utyutu. Angazi noma yamazi utyutu. It's something mixed with spinach and mili. You mix it on one pot. She used to ask me to cook that so that she can eat. So when I realized that, could say, no man, today she never bothered me. Maybe she's getting better. Because of me as a child, I couldn't notice today she's getting better or she's getting worse. It was something like during the day she can make jokes with me, laughing, or sometimes she can ask me, take me outside today, or today I don't want to go outside. But at night, she will suffocate of breathing. That thing, it get used to my head. She's like that. That is why I used to leave her, go to school. I used to leave her, go and play, and I used to leave her and go and fetch water down there in the river. So the other people, they used to come, village people, they used to come and see her, but they are not used to come every day. But that day they did come. And then that the one that they realized that my grandmother passed on, guys. And then they asked me, when last time I spoke to her, I told them that early in the morning when I wake up, I wanted to give her porridge, but she refused. She doesn't want anything today, this morning. And then because of I was young, they couldn't tell me that my grandmother passed. They just tell me that you go and play there. And then I realized it when even the sister of my mom started to cry and scream, good time, man. Even today, guys, now I'm old enough. Even today, this thing, it bothers me. Good, I wonder when or what was the time my grandmother passed on. Yes, this thing, it bothers me really, that it feels to me now, it feels like maybe I did neglected her by going and play as a child. This thing, it bothers me sometimes, guys. You know, when we laughing and enjoying and you sharing some stuff with people in the family, if someone started to talk about my grandmother, that memory comes fast back to my head that my grandmother passed on and she was with me, but I couldn't see that she's no more. I was young, guys. I don't know whether I was 9 or I was 10, but I was young. But I remembered. It's just that maybe I was used to it. She's like this, a sick person must. But yeah, guys, maybe when the times goes on, I will be able to accept, because of now I'm blaming myself with that maybe I neglected her. Maybe if I was there, I didn't go and play outside. Maybe she was not supposed to die that day. I don't know, guys. I really don't know. I don't know. I did even tell my mom that bothers. My mom said to me, maybe God is the one who made me go and play that day. And then after she passed, while I was not even there. I don't know, guys. Let me live and love you, guys. Till next time.